Hey everybody, it's me, BPRadiant. I'm really excited to talk to you today about Chatterfang. But real quick, before we get into that, I wanted to kind of talk to you about how I'm going to be changing some of my videos and stuff. Due to some of the problems we've had playing our actual deck dashes in Historic Brawl, with the 100 card queue not being up for the longest time, currently there being issues actually playing Historic Brawl against each other with some players not being able to do it, and that actually hitting some of my friends. I wanted to make something a little more solo-based, but also still in Historic Brawl because that's the kind of content I personally enjoy. I'm also going to change some of the other things about it in the way that I wanted to be more entertaining and also show you more in-depth look at each deck rather than just like a very solid view. So what we have today is the first of Radiant Laboratory. And essentially in this lab, we're going to take a deck, craft it up, creatures, enchantments, everything else, swirl it all up, make that into our experiment, and start running it against other people. And to do that, we're playing a 5-game series. Each win, each loss, we'll tell you after each game, and then we'll also go through it at the end. But essentially, I'm going to be rating the decks based on how they do in that 5-game series. That's not to say that a deck can't overperform or underperform, but that's a pretty good amount of games to be playing. And if I was in a tournament, that'd be about the number of games to be playing in a tournament. So I do think it's a fairly good structure of the deck. So first, I wanted to talk about a couple rules in it. One, we will not face the same commander twice. I think it's important to show a wide variety, and even though we know that the field is going to be more things that are like Golos, Iska, Tatyova, I think that it's important to kind of show that the deck can perform against other things. So I'm going to try my best to, if I ever play against something I've played before in the video, I'm going to concede and go next, and we're just going to go for a different character. And that's because, again, like I said, I just want to show variety. I think just, if I showed a video of me fighting Golos 3 times, which happened, you wouldn't really like it. So I just kept the first game and I cut from there. And then stage 2, we were actually going to be, we have a scale. So this is all kind of based on the idea here is that this scale is the litmus test. And I know it's spelled different, but it's not a pH scale. It's a scale of how bright your deck's future is going to be. And so basically, if we get 0 wins, we're going to be at dim. Then we go to sputtering. If we get 1 win, glowing is 2, luminous is 3, and we're on the up and up now. If we're 3-2, I'm pretty happy from there. Brilliant, we get that nice 4 streak, and then resplendent is going to be that maximum win 5-0 deck challenge. I'll be very happy if I hit resplendent, and I'll be very sad if any of my decks ever hit dim. But this is essentially our litmus challenge. And so I'll go over at the beginning of each video what this is going to be, and then at the end of the video, we're actually going to put where we got on the litmus test. So without further ado, if you guys do like this kind of layout, please give me a comment, a like, let me know that this video is working for you. It's something I'm going to try a few of as I increase production quality a little bit and like test out some more things. I do all this in-house, so I've got to learn. You would not believe how difficult it is to get an oval shape in GIMP. But without further ado, guys, let's get started with Chatterfang. Well, like I said, here we are with Chatterfang Squirrel General. So first off, it's important to note that what Chatterfang does. He has Forest Walk, which is generally not super relevant, but it has been helpful. And if one or more tokens are in a battlefield, you get that many plus that many 1/1 squirrel tokens, and you can sack squirrels to buff a creature or kill a creature based on what you sack. So first I want to note, I love the idea of this. I love the idea of the squirrels in the trees attacking people. Ever since I saw the comic about 15 1/1 squirrels being able to kill Emrakul, I think it's really funny to me. So I want to start off with a couple of things. So this deck is primarily, I would say, a combo-based deck. It does have the option, though, to go aggro. So the idea is essentially finding which of those routes you need to go for to get the best key success. So I want to go over the combo first. First of all, this is not just creature tokens. Any token you make, you also get a scroll for. This is important for 2 things. First, Pitiless Plunderer is our main combo piece card. Whenever another creature you control dies, create a treasure token. And what that means is that essentially Chatterfang, 1 other squirrel, and Pitiless Plunderer becomes, and 1 black mana, becomes an infinite kill button on your opponent with just these 2 cards. You infinitely destroy all their creatures by giving them -1/+1. So you would target with 1, you would sack a squirrel, that would give you a treasure, and another squirrel. Because when you create a treasure, you get a squirrel. And you can just do that to wipe your opponent's board with just these 2 cards. To make it a kill combo, you need something like Blood Artist, Bastion of Remembrance are the 2 we keep in the deck, along with Poison Tip Archer. So you have 3 different cards in there that will help you to win. These can also just get you reach through the game by having a lot of squirrels with Chatterfang out in general. But one of those two, Pitiless Plunder or Chatterfang, is a win con on its own. So yes, it is possible to win basically turn 4 with anything like that, like a Llanowar Elves, Blood Artist, Chatterfang, Pitiless Plunder is a win right there on turn 4. We do get the combo every now and then. I've not made the deck primarily just to get the combo. I could put in things like a shared summon for it, but I wanted to wait and kind of see. And the other way is to use things like the actual squirrel side of things. We can use things like Chitter Spitter to get us more squirrels. With Chatterfang, to get us even more squirrels. Sack some squirrels to make them all bigger. We've also, of course, got Squirrel Sovereign that can go really big. Champion of Lambholt can make Twirler Skulls come unblockable. And that's really nice. Craterhoof is Craterhoof. It's always great for token strategies. And so the idea here is we've got multiple avenues to winning. We aren't just a combo deck, so if some of our Pitiless Plunder gets exiled, we're not completely out of the game. The deck does have a pretty good resilient strategy as far as like ways to get it out. You do need to kind of ascertain what your opponent's going to be doing with the game. And so if our opponent is going to have a deck that has a lot of removal, maybe we don't play Chatterfang on turn 3. We might want to wait to play Chatterfang until we can actually get value out of him that turn. That said, I do want to point out there are a couple cards that I think that just synergize incredibly well with the deck that may not be relevant at first sight. First is going to be Ruthless Knave. This becomes 3 mana, sack a squirrel, get 2 squirrels and 2 treasure tokens. That's just a strong card. It ramps us. It keeps our board presence getting bigger. Worst case scenario, it becomes pay 1 mana, get a squirrel. Because you're going to end up basically using those 2 treasures and 1 mana to net 1 squirrel every time, which is still just a fantastic card and a great use I've been trying to find for this card since I first saw it. Of course, Toski, being a squirrel, really benefits from the deck because he gets some of the squirrel buffs, but realistically, Toski lets us go wide and draw cards, which I'm just such a fan of. Since we are going tokens, this is a deck where, of course, you're going to be running Field of the Dead, because there's almost no deck building restraint to it, and whether you feel it should be banned or not is up to you, but I really just think that the deck is good enough that you should be running it if you can and own it. We do include quite a bit of removal to help with our opponent, but since Chatterfang is removal on his own, we aren't going too over the top with it. Yeah, the deck has performed pretty well for me so far, and I'm excited to see how it does today. Let's break this one out for our first experiment. This is definitely a mulligan. We do need black mana, and we don't really have anything to do. Like, we have the Pitiless Plunder is really nice. If we had black mana, this would be a really good hand. Like, if this Casualties was like a black source. There's definitely part of me that's like, greed for it, greed. So we can create the Treasure Deadly Dispute. And our opponent is definitely going to have removal, though, as an Extus deck, though. They're going to go for the mulligan, so we're going to go for it, too. This is better. We can at least get to 3 mana. And we've got the Deadly Dispute as well when things come out. And we have a guaranteed Chatterfang on 3. Looks like our opponent did good on 6. So they're going to be doing the Awaken the Blood Avatar, which we're kind of okay with. That means we probably want to go wide fairly early. Okay. So we're not going to play Chatterfang right away. We're actually going to go ahead and probably Woe Strider first. And that's just because we want to have things out that we can sacrifice for the Awaken the Blood Avatar. And then we'll try to Chatterfang and get Scoot Swarm going. This is one of the rare decks where this card actually is mostly going to be about buffing your creatures rather than drawing. We'll have to see. Oh, I need to change this. It's really cute, but it doesn't do much other than like wave at you occasionally. Actually, it's really cute with the confetti right there. Opponent might have been bricked on lands. I don't know. Maybe just doing a little slow play, trying to get to... Let's see. Okay, yeah, so they're not doing much. We're cool with that. Effectively, they got a 1-1 that didn't do much. Ooh. Grab... green. I don't know what we're going to tutor for just yet. I'd like to draw another land so we can potentially like Woe Strider. That said, though, I could see myself Scoot Swarming and doubling up. I'm not sure yet, though. Or holding on to the Fabled Passage for not necessarily cracking it right away. Because we don't necessarily do anything with that mana. We'll grab green mana here. That seems like a weird play, but I won't know for sure yet. Oh, he needed to get black mana. Oh. Okay. Well, let's... I'd love to get Chatter out. Yeah, I guess Chatter holding up mana would be great. So he is definitely going for the Awaken the Blood Avatar side. Hmm. Let's start here. See if he wants to block this. We will take the Cruel Celebrant trade for the Wolf Strider, without a doubt. If he goes for the double block. Okay. So basically here we're basically trying to see if he's got removal or not. Ideally not. I would like to draw into another land. Would feel really good. I don't have enough mana base for the Ruthless Knave to set up yet. We'll see. Ideally drawing a land so we can Scoot Swarm, play a land. Okay. So he's looking to scry? Because you need red. Oh, he's going to sack it with Village Rites to draw cards. Right? That's the only thing that makes sense here. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Do we need him right away? Or do we want him in the yard for a Woe Strider? I'm gonna take action for now. I'm gonna crack this for a second in black. Unfortunately, we're really kind of sitting on nothing as well. Probably these two. Is our current next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd still need to sack both. We're actually in a, I feel like in a pretty good spot against him if we can start getting some of our token generation out. But we'll see. Yep, we'll get rid of this. We're just gonna take the 3 here. It gets us down a little low, but good. This will help keep us in the game a little bit more. Kind of sad this isn't legendary, but what do I know? Oh, this is green. Oh, no. Why didn't it? That's fine. I goofed. That's a problem. Kind of okay with that. 6, 7, 8. Okay. We just gotta take it. Hmm. Just need to make sure we have a wide enough board here at this point. It's going to be really tough. I think we're going to lose this game because we just look at the mana difference. Even though we had the card draw, we had a draw swing there to potentially answer his board. Because right now he's just going to be able to double sack, right? 8, 10. Yeah, you can just sack these two again and swing it and he wins. So he sees a lot of play. And before playing these games, I have only played about 5 to 6 games of these off doing the video to make sure I've gotten like an idea of what the deck is doing, and like if it's actually working at all. And I felt pretty happy with this deck. I think this game I couldn't get off the ground. I saved this field passage too long, trying to greed for a play, and then I also missed out on being able to block and sack. So he does not see the play. That's a good sign. I don't think we have any life gain in the deck, but we're fine with this because we're going to take either. Unfortunately, we still are just on like a 2-turn clock. Okay. So we're going to block. Our village writes it. That's a good sign. Okay. So we need some kind of way to sack. What is it going to be, though? So he actually helped us there. Why are you not using this? I'm so confused. Oh, well. Okay, it's looking good. Potentially. It's not looking good. It's looking bad, but the game isn't over. And there's a chance he doesn't see that he can just attack with 2 and really force me to, like, fuck up. That's a big hit. What's he got? So he's not going for the double Avatar Lord, which feels really weird to me. Grab more of you. Get some more tokens. Ooh. Okay. Almost bad. Um. Whew. Okay. So since he's got Extus here, instead, we're feeling pretty good because he can't just attack and kill us. We're holding on. Just barely. Oh, God. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God, wait, do we live? Okay. So you're gonna have to block. How do I want to do this? These two? I think you're going to block here. Yeah. I'm going to take one from the Hunted Witness. And then sack. Right? Yeah. No. I want to keep you. Go to one of you. Or we can just do it easier. What am I doing? Block. Sack. So they don't trade. I'm gonna dip that for now. I'm looking for a land. Okay, wait. So we're gonna chatter. We're gonna get the triple landfall. We're gonna plunder. And we got the win. We got the combo off. Oh. Ooh. We stabilized the game at 1 life. All right, we managed to win it out. Oh my god. Oh my heart. We stabilized it at 1 because he doesn't see the play to make us discard our entire board. So we're able to keep our combo piece alive long enough to win. It took a little bit of thinking, but we managed to get there, so that's good. All right, so we didn't record game 2. So this is now game 2. We were 2-0. We managed to get the combo out against Mono Green Elves. This one's not bad. We have enough for the Cultivate, so we're going to keep it. I like this hand quite a bit. It allows us to kind of like really go quick, potentially. So we put in Bone Shards because it allows us to hit Planeswalkers, as that's one of the main things we want to be able to kill at all times, and this is really a good example for having it. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I hope we can manage to show off in our video what I just did last game, which was essentially combo kill his entire board using the actual combo we talked about. That's on me for not realizing that I hadn't been recording until after I'd left, so I couldn't even screenshot it. I'm gonna Necro Blossom out, let it stay tapped. We could potentially be in a little bit of trouble, depending on how he does this. Okay. We're gonna Cultivate for sure. I'm gonna ramp out one of each. You're right. I need to do these two. So we'll get Toski out first because they have a harder time dealing with him, and he'll at least get us some decent card draw, I think. Because I'm betting they're going to be playing a Control Shell, which might be this deck's weakest matchups, if I'm being honest. Okay, so you're going for Behold instead. It's like, maybe they have a counter. I'm trying to think what would work there, but... Yeah, we're good. Because now I can start playing a creature, where otherwise I start drawing cards. Okay. Does have to discard down, which sucks for him, but like, you know. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'll swing in first. Well, he's already moved to discard, so I don't think he can. Yeah, like I think he messed up and didn't realize he'd have to discard. But there's no way once he's moved to the step. Ooh. Okay. Let's start here. See, let me have more mana. That makes sense. Hmm. He is low on red mana, which is nice. I don't have anything else to really play here, so I'm just gonna end. I'm cool with this. He's gotta like eventually have stuff he can do. Like he might have card draw. Yeah. But like now he'd have to force. Yeah. Thought about trying to get out on his turn, but I don't want him to have a blocker for Toski if he doesn't, have it. So we were right in thinking he's going for the game plan. Yeah. I mean, this favors me, I feel, right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Start here. See what's the poison tip archer through. Because we'll definitely shock the Agony if he goes down below counter spell magic. Love the art on this card. I just love these got the snakes with them too. Alright, so he's gonna dubious cover up. Makes sense. So you do double spell off of that, which is good. That's what you have to do in a control matchup like this. Is you just need to play around him being able to go 1-for-1 with you. Or if you're like me right now, I could go 1-for-1 with him, but like could be looking to burn it or return it to my hand, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to draw first. Valkyrie Reverse really good here. So is Field. Oh yeah. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can make 4. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We'll wait. We'll let it resolve, actually. I was thinking about it, and I was like, I could do this, but I want, if he has like a trick ban effect or a bounce effect, I want this to come out after. And I want it during his turn so he can't like rebuke me and get rid of all my token. This way if he tries to bounce Chatterfang or something, I could have got that. And we have a massive board we can start drawing with. Or like a ton of mana. So we're going to go in the aggro game. Playing her to a Banefire and a Sublime Epiphany. Okay. I am so curious as to what's in this guy's hand. So if he goes Underwhelming Wave mana, we're 100% going to Chatterfang out some squirrels. Like, he's going to have to do something aggressive soon. Toski was incredibly helpful in this matchup. Hmm. And then we're going to sacrifice a squirrel. Get over our own Chatterfang. Nice. Cool. So we do get to manage to kind of like reboot his one aggressive play. Yeah, I mean the deck worked out really well there. I mean we managed to like just maintain kind of some stability and double swung we needed to defeat control decks like that. All right. Game 3. We are currently 2-0. Yeah, I like this hand quite a bit. We're gonna keep it. Ideally we can get into another land. I'll feel really confident then. Treasure Vault seems to be pretty good. Chulane could be a tough matchup, depending on how he plays it. But I'm extremely excited. I think we just turn 3 Toski and see what we can do, depending on what he's got. I'm gonna give as many lands as I can that are untapped after we start playing on turn 3. I'm not sure if he's gonna have what. So Chulane decks generally run pretty removal light. We're gonna have to see. He could be playing kind of like a control bant build with Chulane just as like a person. Might not have a third mana, which would be very unfortunate. Okay, just decide what color to put it on. Okay. So we're gonna try putting out Chatter here. Can't running that many counter spells, so like we're not really that worried. I guess that's primarily to be able to Chulane bounce for free after casting. I'm not sure. Yeah. So we're going to you on green. He's definitely got some kind of bounce effect, right? I mean, we just need to go for it. Killing Chulane will be huge. If we can set this deck's engine back by even a little bit. Okay, we're fine with that. That's a good card. Okay, I think we're fine with this. He gets out a lot of his interaction in his hand now. And we have enough that we'll have 6 mana to be able to bash and Chatterfang. We still have to worry a little bit about the value he's going to get, but like we still have cards in hand to be able to do stuff. I'm just not entirely sure how controlling this deck is going to be. Let's Chatter it up. Okay, so he's... Wow. Okay. He's got a little bit of a combo deck going. We're going to Scoot, because I don't want Scoot to get countered. And we're just going to hope that he doesn't have removal. Or if it is, it's enchantment based where we can Vraska it. What a... Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how controlling his deck is right now. The Wilderness Wreck speaks to like a lot, but I'm just not sure. We're just taking damage here. fact he's not hitting a lot of lands is disheartening for sure. Want to Bastion. Because he doesn't have double blue to Frilled Mystic again. Okay. Like, you don't have any more blue mana. So let's go to the Incubation Druid. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's fine. What a weird choice. So he still doesn't have double blue mana, though. So there's a chance we can keep him off of that. Okay. Let's see if he goes for double blue here, or if he goes for blue-white. Not bad. That's unfortunate. Because now he can basically just Frilled Mystic whatever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block here. Block there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? I'm hesitant on this one. This one's concerning me a little bit. Okay. Good. Yeah, so unfortunately, Wilderness Wreck Frilled Mystic is just really good, honestly. It's a little bit of a problem. Because he can just bounce the... Yeah, he's just going to bounce the Mystic. And now he has it up. Again. That's a really good combo. Ah, it's a really good combo. I think we lost this one, unfortunately. He just had the like 3 or 4 counter spells he needed to really get things through. Like, I can't do much to that. Got 9, huh? Oh. What do we do? I'm gonna hold open. What we've got to do here at this point is we need to overwhelm him with mana, so you can only do it once per turn. Yep. So we can either try to draw the 2 now. No, we're just gonna make treasure sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Oh no. I mean, the good news is we still have like 4. We've got a lot of ways to keep Coma at bay for a while at least, since we're growing very quickly. You just gotta gain 4 life, right? I'm not crazy. He's still doesn't have 4 blue, which is good. Yeah, I got no beef there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 12. 6 and 7. So we're gonna get rid of Lenore off. Okay. Again, cool. It's good. Land. We really need a land. I'll take it. Got here. Cool. Nice. Okay, good. That's huge. We go to the Mystic, Wilderness Wreck, and Vivian, and a land. It ain't over till it's over, guys. Planeswalker, land, enchantment, creature. He has no artifacts, yeah. So, creature, enchantment, land, planeswalker. And he's probably like, oh, crap. So he actually overplayed his card draw engines looking for answers. It's still no guarantee that we're going to win, but it's something. This deck takes a while to win. It's not your typical aggro deck. Yep. Get that arrow. He's through a third of his deck. I'm through like a fifth. I still think we're in a bad spot. The only good news is we still have our Scuttle Swarms. So at some point he's got to have like a board wipe for that. Maybe. Okay, so we could be trying to mill himself out now. It'll take him a minute, but it's a viable win con at us right now. I'm cool with not hitting either of those. I'd like to land, but like, you know, what are you gonna do? Every land for us is just giant. Got one more turn with our Vraska. Oh, he is tapped out, actually. Wait. This could be so good for us. If he fucks up. Okay, he doesn't fuck up. Darn. I was like, he could have gone for it. I think it would have been the play. Bring back in card draw. Probably the wall. Could see bringing the Knight of Autumn as well to get rid of our treasure. Okay. Nice. He doesn't have a way to answer us at this point. And we get the game 3 after like really making a huge outplay. Honestly, getting a chance to destroy his untap effect, his flash, and his counterspell because he got greedy, and then being able to just outwin via scoot swarming because he gave us an extra turn. Oh man. Alright, this is game number 4. We're currently 3-0. We got the mulligan this hand, unfortunately. Golos could be a really hard matchup for us. We do have 3 to hit into Cultivate and Cold Steel, so we're gonna do that. It's a slow burn, but it'll get us there. It'll ramp us quite a bit. We don't have much action in our hand, which is a little depressing, but let's see. I think we definitely probably field. No, we need them X to black mana in case we do anything. That is a huge pickup. Put that on green. We can now field and then cultivate for our snowlands. Try to accelerate ourselves into a better position. We're grabbing snowlands here because they're going to activate the field quicker. I'll have 6 to be able to chatter Ruthless Knave, I think, is probably the plan. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good here. We've got our own field out, which means his first Golos is probably going to be to get rid of our field. Potentially. But we might get at least a zombie out first. What he can do here. If he's got his own cultivate, that could be a little bad. Okay, so he goes for his own version of ramp. Okay. Could... Okay. Hear me out. This is a little bit of a weird one. But very clearly, we can see that his, like, stuff is hurting. So we want to hold him onto that as long as possible. That potentially pushes him off Golos for a turn. Hey, it did. Okay. So that's cool. He has an island. Put... Yeah, let's do this. You can either time warp or get 2 lands. Nice. So we know he'll be able to do it no matter what next turn. So let's do Chatterfang, Ruthless Knave. Okay, he'll have 2 mana left over after the Golos. We might be able to kill Golos. It'll be close. Nine. Be able to create 2, 4, 6. Okay. Yeah, let's get this field of rune. We're not happy about it, but you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We'll at least get the 1 field trigger, and then we can basically make him decide whether he wants to recast Golos or not. Get this. We're gonna mark it. We do it. 2 more. We'll have 4. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Make him live on our terms. Get a shitload of mana. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're fine if he wants to recast his Golos. But like, we're gonna get to redo our stuff. And with Ruthless Knave Chatterfang, okay, we have a lot we can do. Oh no. Is he gonna take our black market? Yeah, damn. Golos, 5 killer, good stuff. It's a good deck. It's a really good deck. I'm gonna squirrel it because we have to. Yeah, it's so unfortunate he had us there. Agent of Treachery, man. That card is a really big problem to me. It's so good. Yeah, I think now he's just got us. With the World Tree, the fact that stuff goes on tap. We'll give him this turn and see what we're looking like, but we really needed that to be able to go off. I was hoping to make a ton of squirrels there, get more counters onto it, have a bunch of treasure, and then I was going to hopefully have like Moldervine too. It would be great to draw cards. We could have probably just gone off. Darn. Is there any way we have to get that back? Nah, I think he got us. That's not bad though. I'm happy if game 4 ends this way. I won't be that upset. Here's what he has here though. Big ol' stack of cards. We could still combo kill him though, so like that's why I'm not particularly upset right now. That's because like that's still a potential play. Yeah. Not looking good if I have to keep doing that. Yeah. We ain't dead yet. Oh no. Bye, Fielder Run. This do? Okay, it's just creature. I'm gonna grab green mana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gotta just take the 9. I don't know what our out could be here, but I'm gonna try to find it. It's not that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got some blockers. We're gonna gain life. Okay, so if we don't die this turn, and we like specifically draw a land, I don't know. I don't know routes, but I do know we may not die this turn, depending how he swings it. There's like a shot. No more shot. All right, we'll go next. That's game 4. Unfortunately, yeah, I mean, Agent Treachery taking our black market won it for him. Without that, we create a massive board on our next turn. All right, Chatterfang versus Clothis. This will be an interesting matchup because I don't know how much he's really gonna have to be able to do against me. I like how squirrely this is. So we're gonna try it. You know, I mean, at least I've got stuff to do. That's fine. Ooh, actually, that stops our combo. So we're gonna dip that then. It's a hard counter to our deck, for the most part. Okay. Let's drop this first. I want to make sure this doesn't die. We can probably do these two next turn. Actually, these two. Because we can start going wide. One, two, three, four, five. We gotta start worrying about Clothis a little bit soon, but we'll be okay for a minute longer. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna play Phyrexian Arena. We'll end the turn. So he did nothing, which is really good for us. Which, I mean, it's sad, but like, you know. Okay, so we're gonna activate this. No big deal. We got 4 squirrels. Nice. Okay, so we managed to actually go wide with the squirrel side. And so you saw we're going to have the Sovereign, like we would have sacked 1, recast Chatterfang to make 4 more, and gone wide on that. And that's why we waited till we could do everything to play Chatterfang so we don't get removed. But that seems like a really great way to show another way the deck can win. So as you all just saw, Chatterfang 4-1. That's pretty good in my book. I'm pretty happy with that, especially considering our 1 loss was against Golos, which I do think is kind of like one of the boogeymen of everything, and also potentially is going to be banned. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. You saw how just getting to dig for lands and helping with that. But unfortunately, so let's see how the deck performed today on our litmus test. And it looks like we made it all the way up to Brilliant. Woo! Yeah! Raw! I'll put in some fake applause in the future, just this one's to get it up. I'm really happy with the deck. I think that the deck performed really well. It performed exactly where I was expecting it to. I was really hoping to be able to get that 5-0 with Chatterfang, because personally, I believe it's probably one of the strongest decks I've built in a long time. I'm going to be trying to making iterations to it with Emil to try to make those two of my mainstays for the deck. If I had to change anything, I think I might add a little bit more creature tutor. Ways to potentially tutor out your combo, like a shared summons could pull Blood Artist and your Treasure Creator, so you've got the combo in hand for the turn after, if you can keep Chatterfang on board. Sure, it lets your opponent know you've got it, but I really think that might be something I might look into adding to the deck, because just having the option to tutor for the combo when you're behind, when you're even, is just going to be amazing. Because, you know, what are you going to do? Your opponent may have options for it, but it's just going to probably give you one more avenue to win the game. But that's all I have for the day. Really appreciate you guys watching. It's always warms my heart to see people kind of check out the channel. Again, if you liked this, please give me a like, a follow, a subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. It really helps me kind of know, you know, what you guys like and enjoy watching. If you would do something differently, or if there's something in here that kind of like bothered you, please, you know, give me a comment below. I'm super open to criticism. I'm going to try to do a couple of these before I really decide how I view how it's doing on the channel. But personally, I'm a fan. I'm going to try to go a little cheesier with the next intro. We're setting some more things up, but here we go. And that is today's experiment. So thanks for watching. And as always, be radiant.